All right, we are live. We're only going to be here for a minute. I should have just done a pre recording, but I've never done one. So I just went live um, and going to do this for 5 minutes. And just wanted to explain something. Since a lot of people are acting like calling ourselves black is wrong or bad, okay? It's not. It's a colloquial, I could never pronounce that word, colloquial thing, right? Um, and it's a description. For instance, Chief X is a black American. My nationality is American. Black is just a description of what type of American. For example, if someone asked you, who was the school shooter? Who shot up the school? The only answer people are going to give you is a black or a white man, because people want to know what was the race of the fool who shot up the school. Now, Hero Charm, anyone listening, can you hear me well? Because I'm using my mic from now on. I set aside the headset. So if you can hear me well, just hit a number 8. Let me know you hear me well, because I'm using a microphone now. Okay, thank you, Chair Philosopher. Beverly Hasbury, how you doing, sweetheart? I ain't seen you in my chat in a while. What's up, OG Chris Connors? All right. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, y'all. Infinite Energy Source 7. I like that name. Infinite Energy. So we're only going to be here about about 5-6 minutes. Okay. I just wanted to throw this up here and explain this to people. Somebody had told me this in the chat the other day. I said, oh shit, I didn't know this. So I just wanted to share it with you guys, right? So everybody's up in arms lately because I made Black Egypt debunked. And as soon as I made that, to muddy the waters, people start saying there's no such thing as black people. Black is a social construct, which it is a social construct. So they were trying to remove the word black, therefore the waters are muddy. Therefore, Black Egypt is wrong. So, like I said, it's a description. I'm a black American. So if someone shoots up a school, we want to know, was he white or was he black? Oh, he was a white man. Oh, okay. People are fine when they ask them questions and want to know. They're okay with it then, right? Was he a black person? Oh, no. Malvo, I don't know if y'all remember that guy back in the day, the black shooter who was shooting people and was a sniper. He was a black man, right? So anyway, it's a description, and I'm fine with it. So I wanted to share that even African people, specifically the Akan, they call themselves black people. They refer to others as black people. And they got a word for white people in Akan, in Ghana. The Twi language, as you see my thumbnail. So let's just go ahead and let me share and show what I'm talking about. Let me share my screen. The entire damn screen. I don't need the system audio, but I'm going to share it anyway. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. So as I'm sharing my screen, let's go to this word. In Akan, or Twi language, the words Abibifo, some you'll say Abibifo. What does it mean in English? Based on Akan, Twi languages, sources Abibifo or Abibifui, translate to English as black people. So the Akan are calling folk black folk and white folk, right? As we see here. So we move on to what? The Akan dictionary. Oops. Okay. And when we scroll down, the word Abibifo means Africans, black people. They're talking about black Africans. The Akan, the Twi, who speaks Twi language, they don't call Moroccans and people in North Africa black people. Okay? Now, they call white folk Oburoni. It's a Kan Twi term in Ghana, where my people is from. A white person, or a foreigner, or someone of European descent, as we see. Right? So now you got to be mad at the Akan for using the terms white and black to describe people and to describe themselves and their other tribal members and other tribes adjacent to them or near them. You got to debate the Akan now. So it's used everywhere to describe people. Is a description. We know, and the world knows, that they all have a tribal name, right? We all know everyone has a tribal name or a nationality. Okay, we get it. Okay. But people still want to be described, right? And differentiated. And they use the term to describe people of African descent and typically distinguishing them from white people. So they want to distinguish themselves from white people, just like we do when we see who's the school shooter. Was he white or was he black? We want to distinguish. Oh, that was a white boy. Oh, that was a black man. It's not a big deal. Breathe, people, and smoke a joint and relax. Okay? So this thing is universal, and we're not stopping. So what we've come to find over the last few days, and if we add in my presentation, the Europeans who wrote early maps called sub-Saharan African people Negro, which means black people. The Arabs called sub-Saharan Africa Sudan, which means land of the blacks. The Greco-Roman world called them Ethiopians, meaning burnt-faced black folk. Egyptians themselves called people in the south Ta-Nehisi, which means black people. The Akan themselves call people black and white, as I just shown you. I mean, you can't get away with it. Wait, was I sharing my screen? I guess so. So I just wanted to do that briefly and share. What's the chat have to say? Salute to the Cyber Village Chief. That's right. I'm the Cyber Village Chief. Infinity, peace, Chief. If Nubian black, why do you say Egypt isn't black? I think this is the question Ankh was asking me yesterday. I'm not sure if that's the exact question. I kind of forgot the question because it didn't sound right to me anyway, right? Because Nubians and Egyptians are two separate people, two different nation states, two different genetics, different language families. Everything is different. The only thing they did together was share and trade goods up along the Nile. That's about it. So if this is Ankh's question, it was an easy question to answer. If Nubians are black, why do you say Egyptians isn't black? He tried to correlate it because they were people who lived along the Nile or in that region of the Nile River, which is an erroneous way to try to put that together, because in the conscious community, Ankh has reverted now to spite me, and now he's calling the Egyptians black. I forced his hand to go back and forth. First, they wasn't white or black. Now he's calling them black. It's crazy. I think I saved the clip of him saying that. Hold on, let me share it. 1 second. Just listen to it.
Use this logic. How can he be a black man, right? The Nubian be a black man, but the Egyptian not be a black man on the same river coming out of the same goddamn Green Sahara? What the hell happened? How is that possible? That's what I'm saying. He's wild on purpose.
So what Ankh is basically saying in general, if one is black, the other is black. So since I claim the Nubians is black, he's saying, how can the other not be black? So Ankh is trying to say that the Egyptians is black. Why is he saying this? Because he's on Sonetter TV. And he has to wiggle and what you call ride the fence when he's on Sonetter. But when he's in these discords and talking to people on the phone and things like that, he's saying a totally different thing. It's crazy. Wait a minute. Who said, wait, hold on. Somebody said something that just sparked my interest. Peace, Ricardo. Armchair philosopher, you did. He said, if anyone needs a joint to relax, come see me. I run a big ass pot store. Armchair philosopher, if you do, I'm not sure where you are, but let me give you my email because we need to do business and I need to supply you. I don't know if you know what I do, but can't nobody beat my prices, whether edibles or flour, anything mushroom related also. Trust me when I say can't nobody beat my prices. I'm not just trying to say that. I've been doing this for a long time. There go my email. I put it in the chat. What's up, Donnie? Would you say Chris Harris was trying to say that the ancient Egyptians were black because there are pyramids in Egypt and Nubia? So that was his proof of suggesting they were black. Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying, Armchair. It's the same here, but you know, I still do underground black market shit. If you wanted to do some underground black market shit, there go my email. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share today. So the Akan, who speaks Twi languages, call black folk Abibifo, and they call white folk Oburoni. It's just a translation. They're saying black folk and they're saying white folk. So go ahead and argue with them now. I'm out.